Okay, so I've put in PSI exams into the Google search bar. This is where you will be taking your exams for your final to get licensed. So you want to go here to PSI exams. It is candidate.psiexams.com. This goes to their main page here. And here you will create an account. You can register for an exam, and then you can schedule for an exam. So these are two different things here. So you register to be able to take the exam, and then you schedule the actual date and time that you will be taking the examination. So two different things here. So you ultimately will be creating an account, but before you do all this, if you wanted to just bypass to take a look and see what kind of dates and times are available, you can come down here to where it says check available appointment dates before you register and click here. And this will look just like it will when you are registering for the exam. So you select your organization. We are selecting a government state licensing agency. Select your state. So I will select Minnesota. And then we will be doing Minnesota cosmetology. And then it populates with all the different types of licenses that one can take through PSI. So we see the Minnesota Advanced Practice Esthetician exam. You see it in different languages. Cosmetology exam, esthetician, this is the regular esthetician. And then here we have our eyelash extension exams. So here we have different language options, and if there's no specific language listed, this will be English. So we'll just select English here for the Minnesota Eyelash Extension exam. And then down here, you can select which portion of the exam you'd like to take. So there are three parts. There are three different tests. You will be taking the general theory exam, general theory about eyelash extensions, procedure, that kind of thing. Then there is the state exam, laws, rules, things like that. And then you have the eyelash extension written practical exam. And this will be questions more about application specifics and techniques, such as average lengths of lashes used, how much adhesive is used for application, these kinds of things. So this is a little different. These are different than the general theory and the state exam. So you can choose to take one at a time. You could take two in a day. You could take all three in the same day if you'd like. Each exam is going to be between 20 and 30 questions depending on the type of exam. So you could take them all in one day if you just wanted to knock it out and get it all done. So for this example, we'll select all the portions of the test just so we can see what dates and times are available with that. Okay, then we hit continue. And then we've got where we want to take the exam. So we'll be in the United States. You type in your zip code, the area closest to you. Let's just select Minneapolis and select search. And then here it populates the closest location to the zip code that you put in. So you see there's St. Paul, Woodbury, Mankato, Rochester, and keep paging through different locations. And of course, the further in the paging you go, the further in distance they are. So we'll see the closest one to Minneapolis. We'll select this St. Paul location and continue. And then it'll tell you, okay, for the date and time that's available for this particular location. So you can put in a date range if there's a certain month of the year you're looking for, but it will populate for you all the days and times that the tests are available. So this gives you an idea that, let's say you wanted to take all three at one time. You know that you're looking at a 9 a.m. or a 1 p.m. start time. So that just kind of gives you an idea to plan around. And of course, then if they were very busy and they only had one day in the month available, you would be able to see that here. So this is what you will do when you set up your PSI exams online. Remember, you're doing this after you test through the academy. You have to have your official 38 hours finished and your hands-on practical performed and notarized before you move on to taking the state test. So you have that completion certificate prior to PSI. Any questions? Let me know.